I can tell you from the day I went in there that I was going to die. That was on my mind the very first day that I went in the Marine Corps. The black sand, I'll never forget it. And the boys that died, I'll never forget them. We finally worked our way up to the north end of the island. Somebody said something about a Japanese saber down on the beach. And one of the boys said, "I'm going to go down and get that saber." The rest of us said no. He climbed down that north end of the beach, and he no sooner picked it up and he got shot. There was 6,000 Marines killed on that island.
Captain asked me if I thought I could do something about some of the pillboxes that we'd been trying to break through. So he gave me 4 Marines. I strapped on a flamethrower and began going to work. In the course of 4 hours, so I used up 6 flamethrowers, knocked out 7 of those pillboxes, or eliminated the enemy within them, which gave us a hole that we could get through. And for that, my Marine buddies in my outfit felt me worthy of receiving the Medal of Honor. I was told by the Commandant of the Marine Corps the day after I got it, that medal does not belong to you. It belongs to all those Marines who never got to come home.
All the heroes are dead. I'm not a hero. I don't want to be a hero. I want to be a Marine.
Well, they're heroes, and we want to thank Burt Mulligan and his family for allowing our crew to film part of his story. Thank you for your service, Burt. You indeed are a hero, and we salute you. We also say thank you to Woody Williams, a Medal of Honor recipient who just happens to be my next guest. Give a warm welcome to Herschel Woody Williams.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Woody.
Thank you, Governor.
It's an incredible honor to have you with us. In a split second, you made a decision that saved other lives, but risked your own in a way that is so extraordinary that our country only has one signal way to honor, and that's the Congressional Medal of Honor, which is around your neck tonight as a reminder of what real heroes have done for all of us. And thank you, sir. Your service in World War II, you know, when I stop and think, you're 95 years old.
Good to be alive at 95.
Well, you're not just alive, you're vibrantly alive. That's what's impressive. You may outlive the rest of us around here. When I think about the fact that you have survived, but the amazing thing is you survived Iwo Jima. 6,000 Marines did not.
Right.
Do you ever stop and just say, God, why me?
I keep asking that question. Why me?
Yeah.
When others right beside me didn't get to come home. So I asked that question.
At the time, did you even think about what you were risking? Did it occur to you, I could get killed doing this?
No, you really can't stop and evaluate, because if you do, you're losing not only precious minutes, but you could lose the opportunity of doing something beyond what you thought you could do.
Later in 1945, President Harry Truman put that medal around your neck in a ceremony at the White House. That must have been a pretty extraordinary moment for...
Well, for a country boy from West Virginia, to be able to stand nose to nose with the President of the United States, there is not more of a scary moment that you can think of.
You know, Woody, I was thinking that it is really something that is a great honor for the President of the United States to be able to stand next to a Marine like you who did what you did. You have spent a lot of your life trying to make sure that we didn't forget these Gold Star families, the ones who lost a loved one, whose son, whose husband, whose brother did not get to come home.
That is true.
What was the motivating force to start the Woody Williams Medal of Honor Foundation that would honor these Gold Star families?
I guess there were two things that impacted my mind, my memory. Just before I went into the Marine Corps, as a 19-year-old youth, I was delivering telegrams to the families who received that telegram from the War Department to tell them that their loved one was not coming home. It was a traumatic experience for a 19-year-old boy that knew nothing about war and couldn't appreciate really what sacrifice really meant. So that left an impact. Then I had a school boy charm friend that we walked back and forth to school. We didn't have any school buses back then. They hadn't been created. But we walked back and forth to school every day. And Leonard lost his life over the Philippines as a nose gunner on a B-24. That impacted my life. And in West Virginia, during the Vietnam War, the legislature decided to erect a memorial honoring 11,000 of we West Virginians who had sacrificed their life in war. And that, of course, had an impact also because their families had never been recognized or honored or paid tribute or anything for their sacrifice, and they gave more than I did. So we decided that we ought to have something, and we did the very first Gold Star Families Memorial to honor anyone related to that individual naturally grieves, and to honor the families of that individual who sacrificed his life in the armed forces.
I wish we could spend 3 hours because there's more to talk about. But if you want to learn more about the Herschel Woody Williams Medal of Honor Foundation, if you want to get involved in this amazing project, and you should, it is on your screen. You can also visit its social media at HWWMOHF. I hope you will help them accomplish the mission to honor Gold Star families all over the nation.